Hello traders, welcome back to Simply Forex. Today is Thursday the 7th of September, and as always we're going to look back at yesterday's trades, we're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today as well. So let's get started. Right, Euro Aussie dollar, we were looking to short this pair. Please bear in mind yesterday, guys, Euro Aussie dollar, Euro New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. We were looking at all of these, but they are correlated. Yeah, so I only traded New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. But let's take a look at all of them, all right? So Euro Aussie dollar, we were looking to short this pair. Why were we looking to short this pair? Well, we were in a downtrend. Yeah, we were back here, we was in a range, and then bang. As soon as we got a break of these lows, we were in a downtrend. And then as you can see, price has retraced all the way back up to the last highs. If it broke that, not interested, but it didn't. Yeah. Instead, we got this bearish wick. I know this is a bullish body of a candle, but that wick is bearish for me. Okay. And the idea was just to come lower, potentially back down to these daily lows. I also like yesterday's candle. Yeah. This encourages us to still, potentially look for shorts here, guys. All right. So if you're in this trade, yeah, I still think you're okay. If we look at the H1 now, so this was I kept flicking between H1 and H4 yesterday, because as you can see, guys, yeah, price come back up and with the H1, and then we ended up getting this very bearish candle. Okay, so we're looking for a bearish reaction, and this is it. But if you're selling here, you are selling into support was the problem here. And you'd have had quite a large stop, okay? And then we did get other candles as well. So we had this wick followed by this bearish candle, but none of them broke this level, guys, which is what kept me out of this pair. If we go to the H4 now, you can see that even if I just got a break in H4 structure, even if I got a H4 candle that broke this low here, I would have happily sold into this support, okay? But it never did. Yeah, it never did. Look at all these wicks. Yeah, this H4 held, and as you can see, it's coming back up now, okay? But I still like these areas for sells. So yeah, no trade for me on that pair, and it was a similar scenario with Euro New Zealand dollar. I kept flicking between H1 and H4. But let's start with the day chart. Yeah, why were we looking to short this pair? So, yeah, at this point, we're in an uptrend. At this point, we're in an uptrend. At this point, we're thinking, are we still in an uptrend? And then at this point, we're in a downtrend. Yeah, at this point, we've got lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, so we're in a downtrend at this point. And then all I'm looking for is, a reaction to tell me I can start selling. We get a bullish candle and then we get this wick. And this wick tells me we can potentially, look for sells and back down to these lows. So again, yeah, like I say, let's look at the H1 first of all, because again, we got a bearish reaction. Yeah, it wasn't at one of our levels, all right, but it was again selling into this support. And with Euro New Zealand, this is even slightly different because we got a break of this level on the H1. Yeah, so we would, you would be forgiven if we got into this trade. We got a nice retrace if we started selling here. Okay. And on the H1, it looks like a nice trade, yeah, because we got this candle as well. We're thinking, okay, yeah, this will eventually come down. But as you can see, this is built up. So why has this happened? You must pay attention to H1 and H4. These are both your entry timeframes. Yeah, weekly, daily have told you the trend, but H4, H1, these are what you need to pay attention to throughout the day, not just the H1. Because if we look at the H4 now, look at that. Yeah, it never broke this level. And if anything, yeah, this was a nice, because of we never broke these last H4 lows. Look at these wicks, yeah, bouncing off the moving average 20. If anything, this was a nice buying opportunity, yeah, at this stage on the H4. But look how different it looked on the H1, selling opportunity. So yeah, must really look at both currency pairs. So for that reason, guys, Euro New Zealand didn't have a trade. The one I did like was New Zealand dollar Swiss franc, because this set up nicely and we got a H4 and H1 break. So let's start with the day chart, guys. So I know I keep prattling on about the Swiss franc pairs, but I still like them. So we were in a downtrend. Yeah, it even jumped up to here. Yeah, but at this point, hasn't broken these highs. We're still in a downtrend. However, we're starting to see higher lows. Yeah, this is a red flag. And then when we get this bullish candle here that breaks this level, we're in an uptrend. Okay, and I'm just looking for buys. And then if I zoom in, guys, we get a real nice retrace back to these lows. And we get this bullish wick. Okay, and this bullish wick tells me we can start looking for buys, potentially back up to these last daily highs. Okay, and that was the idea. That was the trade idea. If we look at, so let's start with the H4 this time. So you can see at this, so at this point, we're in a downtrend. Okay, but then it doesn't hold. Yeah, this is the last swing high, yeah, and it breaks this level. Okay, so H4, it's broken this high. Remember, it never did on Euro New Zealand or Euro Aussie dollar. And then if we look at the H1, guys, yeah, this is that level. Okay, it broke this level. So on the H1, guys, again, I'm also seeing this, guys, we're starting to see higher lows. Yeah, and then we get this candle that breaks this level. All right, so I actually entered 50% of my trade size here, 50% of my trade size here, and I'm in this trade. And then my stop loss or hedge, whatever you use, is always below the H1 swing low or high. And this is where we find ourselves. Okay, so I'm still in this trade. Yeah, I'm not going to move my stop loss as yet until the the market presents itself. But what do I want to see? I want to see, this diagonal support hold, which it currently is. Yeah, and I want to see, again, a break of this, and then we're back. Okay, break of these highs. All right, so New Zealand dollar Swiss franc, I'm still in it. I haven't taken any profit yet. Let's see how that pans out. Then we had a couple of US dollar pairs we were looking at. So let's start with gold. I was still in this trade for 20%. Okay, so I ended up taking the rest of my trade down here. I thought I'd wait to see what news did, and then I just took the rest of the profit. Anyway, let's look at the day chart. So for me, day chart structure never broke. Yeah. Come back to these last highs here, and we've had nothing but sellers at this level. Yeah. Sellers, seller, seller, seller. And we still have a seller as well. But I am interested in this level here. Okay. But it's looking like it could break that and come down. All right. So, yeah. Gold has come down, guys, but for me, I never got an entry because it never retraced enough. If we look at the H1, in fact, yeah, when we start looking at the market, down here, yeah, I'm looking for a retrace into value, maybe back up to here, and we never got it for me to start selling. It just sort of carried on down, and it just didn't retrace enough for me. Okay, so I didn't get in on gold for that reason. But, potentially this was a nice candle to enter on. Even this one, guys, because this broke the lows and then this was news related. But what I did trade was US dollar yen. And obviously these two are highly correlated as well. So US dollar yen, it did retrace enough for me. So let's start with the day chart. Why were we looking to buy it? Well, quite self-explanatory, really. Yeah, we're in an uptrend. Become a bit of a range. We didn't know what was going to happen here, but then bang. As soon as we broke these highs, yeah, with this candle here, I'm looking just to take price back up to this grey zone. So if we drop down to the H4 now, and it was a bit of a H4, H1 play again. So I like this candle. I was thinking about this candle, but I did like this candle more. Yeah. And then the H1. So remember, I talk about structure breaks a lot. So at this point on the H1, we were in a downtrend, and we would be thinking, okay, this could come potentially a bit lower. Yeah. Again, that would be good thinking. But news happened. And we got this candle, and this candle just broke the high of this. So now we're in an uptrend. We've got higher highs, only by a couple of, like a pip, and we're starting to see higher lows. All right, so I'm just going to follow the structure, and I'm in this trade as well. I literally entered on the close of this candle. Let me show you here. My stops, I was going to put my stop below here, but then if you put it here, you may as well put it below this one. So my stops below here, and I'm just looking to take price higher. Obviously, haven't taken profit on this either. Still in this trade. And those were the trades from yesterday, guys. All right, so let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, if you enjoy my analysis every morning, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. Smash that notification button so you receive an alert every time we send a vid. And if I could ask everyone to please smash the like button right now. It takes 1 second, guys. Thank you very much. Right, trades for Thursday, the 7th of September. Before I get started, let me just mention that we have a free Discord channel. Yeah, it's free. Come join it. We've got traders sharing knowledge, ideas, indicators, psychology, useful links, many things, guys. So join the free Discord today. The link is in the video description. Secondly, guys, we also have VIP Discord. Okay, you do have to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day. Yeah, you can ask me any questions you like. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. We have 2 other expert traders sharing their ideas. I give you exclusive content every single week. And you get access to a performance coach as well. So loads of great value in the VIP Discord. The link is in the video description. Next, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details of the mentorship program. The email is in the video description. And also, guys, if you enjoy these analysis vids every day, enjoy the live stream, then why not become a YouTube Simply Forex member? Yeah, it's your way of showing your support, and starts from as little as under $2 a month, guys, and there's some really cool perks in there as well. And also, don't forget, live stream 8 AM New York EST. Get your questions ready and shoot them at me later on. Right, trades for today, guys. I am seeing a bit of pound weakness. Okay, seeing a bit of pound weakness today, guys. So, yeah, we're going to keep an eye on that. Also, I'm still interested in this Swiss franc weakness. All right, so this is what this is what my analysis has shown me today. And remember, this is my idea for today, not for the next 5 weeks, for today, guys. All right. So let's take a look. So pound US dollar. Yeah. I'm just zooming out so you can see our target. Yeah. We've got a bit more room back down to this level. It's actually a weekly level. Let me show you the weekly chart. Okay, so this is, yeah, like I say, weekly level through here, guys. We've got a bit more room to reach that. All right. If we go down to the day chart now and zoom in, we can see, pound is in a downtrend. Yeah, you don't need to be Warren Buffett to see this is in a downtrend. All right. But what I was waiting for, guys, before I trade this is a break of these lows. And it was only yesterday's candle, you know, a nice bearish candle that broke these lows, guys. So we've got a continuation of trend and we've got a bit of room to move into back down to here. All right. So that's the idea. We're looking to short pound US dollar. It's a bit of a H4 play. So let's look at the H4 chart, because we need price to retrace. Yeah, we need a bit of value. So as you can see, price has reacted here, 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 and here in this grey zone. So this is my important grey zone. And we'll also find the moving average 20 might come down to this grey zone as well. Well, it will come down to this zone. Yeah, and then this becomes a very good area. So you know by now, guys, I'm looking for a bearish reaction. If I'm selling, I need to see bearish candles. So once I get that reaction, a strong bearish selling candle, I will enter this pair, guys, come lower. I'll probably take some profit here and then let some profit run. All right, so pound US dollar, we're looking to short this pair from this grey zone. Next, pound pair, because it's so weak. My motherland currency is weak. I will have a word with them. Pound New Zealand dollar. Okay, we look at the day chart. Yeah, we find ourselves in a downtrend stroke range. So yeah, let me explain, guys. So pound New Zealand, we're looking to short this because, of course, we're looking for pound weakness. So at this point, guys, we were in an uptrend, okay? But then we broke down. Yeah, we broke these lows. So we're starting to see lower lows. And then you can see we're just in this range between this level and this level, all right? And we've got a bearish reaction at the top of this range. And the idea is to potentially come all the way down to the bottom of the range, yeah? Makes sense. If we drop down to the H4 now, let's drop down to the H1, guys, but we need to be clear of these grey zones. Yeah, we've put them in because price has reacted many times, and we've also got this H1 zone here. But let's take a look. So let's drop down to the H1. So a few things here, guys, to take into consideration. So we are in a H1 downtrend. Okay, we are starting to see higher lows, but if this level through here holds and we get a very bearish reaction, I would consider taking shorts from here, yeah, to potentially come lower. All right, so that's the first trade idea. Or, yeah, maybe we don't get a bullish reaction, but maybe we get something like this, and then we get a break of H1 structure, and then we can trade it like this as well. Okay, so that's the H1 structure play. All right. Now we're going to go back to the H4. Yeah, it's looking like price, yeah, wants to come back up to here. It is, yeah, on the H4. So again, if price comes back up to this grey zone, back up to these highs through here, then we're just looking for a bearish reaction. If we get that, again, we'll start taking price lower. Probably take some profit here, leave some profit to run. Or alternatively, yeah, we get this kind of thing. We get a break of this grey zone. The only problem with this trade is we don't have a lot of room to move into. All right, but still a viable trade. Okay, so many ways to skin a cat, and pound New Zealand dollar is that cat. All right, so pound New Zealand dollar, and we're also looking at pound Canadian dollar. Where are you? Pound Canadian dollar. So if we start with the day chart, again, like I say, seeing a bit of pound weakness, you can see that we've just had a structure break. Okay, so we were in an uptrend, yeah, hit this last high, and then ever since then, we've, yeah, even here, we're still in an uptrend. But again, guys, I've shown you this time and time again, we're starting to see lower highs. This is a red flag that, of course, price could break down. And as soon as we get a break of these last lows with this candle here, we're in a downtrend. And again, we've got room to move into, down to this 7,000 level, 1.7 thousand psychological level. If we drop down to the H4, it's the good old break retest trade. We love this one. It happens time and time again in the market. So you can see my gray zone here, not the larger gray zone. That's a daily zone here, but this gray zone through here. Again, why have I chosen this gray zone? Well, price has reacted many times at this level. And all I want to do is see price retrace into this gray zone. Perhaps the moving average 20, keep an eye on that. And then I want to see a bearish reaction, guys. I want to see a bearish reaction. We can start selling this pair. Again, I'll probably take some profit here, leave some profit to run. All right, so pound Canadian dollar, we're looking to short that as well. There's more trade ideas, guys. I'm also still looking at a couple of Swiss franc pairs. So Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. I still like these because they're like fledgling starts of trends, if that makes sense. I'm not sure it does. But yeah, Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, guys. We have seen, since we've broken this level through here, we were in a downtrend, started to make higher lows. Again, very important. And then bang, we get a break of these highs with this bullish candle. Ever since then, we've been looking for buys, and we're back at these lows. We're back at these lows. We had a wick the other day. We had, an indifferent candle, shall we say, not very bullish, not very bearish, but I still think this is a nice area to come back up to here. Okay, if we drop down to the H4, let's have a look at the H4. We now know that this can become an important level, guys. Because this is a break of this high. With this, therefore we had a trend change. And then what was once resistance can become good support in here. So if we get a bullish reaction, we're looking to buy this. Or price could come all the way back down and test some of these lows in here. And we get a bullish reaction and away we go. All right, so Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. And before I show you my last trade idea, guys, let me just ask you to, firstly, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel right now. If I could also ask everyone to please smash the like button if you enjoy my trade ideas and analysis. And finally, guys, don't forget all the cool things we do. We've got the free Discord channel, the VIP Discord channel, we've got the mentorship program, and we've got Simply Forex YouTube membership. All right, so check them all out. They're in the video description. Last one I like, and I'm still in this trade, is New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. So again, if we start with the day chart, very similar scenario to Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. They are highly correlated. But again, this level was important because we was in a downtrend and then price hit this level, creating higher lows, always a red flag, and then bang, broke this level with this big bullish candle. Again, ever since then, been looking for longs. And then price has come back down to these lows, and we've seen a reaction. These wicks are quite bullish for me. Yesterday was a doji, and the idea is still to come back up to these last highs. If we drop down to the H4 now, I want to show you the H4, guys, because you can see the start of this channel. I'd like to see this channel hold. Okay, so price comes here, and then we get a bullish reaction here, and we can start buying this pair. Or if we go down to the H1 chart, you can also see this, guys. So there's this level through here that I pinpointed yesterday, and all I want to do is see a break of, H1 structure. So if we get a break of this high here, we can start buying this pair as well. Yeah, and that's how I'm looking to trade New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, guys. So again, lots of trade ideas for today. I hope you've enjoyed them. If you have, please subscribe and like. Let's take a look at the news now. So news for Thursday, the 7th of September, guys. So yeah, no big news overnight. The first piece of important news we're interested in, it says it's a 2-star rating, but I disagree. This is a 3-star rating, is the GDP coming out of the euro. We've got quarter on quarter, year on year, 10 o'clock, London GMT. Yeah, this is coming out of the euro, guys. All right, so this could really move any euro pairs. If we carry on down, the next piece of important news is this. At 1:30, we've got initial jobless claims. Okay, so we can look at this in the live stream tonight. So yeah, this could really move any of the US dollar pairs. And then finally, guys, at 4 o'clock, London GMT, we've got crude oil inventories. Okay, so this can move US dollar, Canadian dollar, and obviously oil. So guys, yeah, that's the news. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the vid. If you have, please subscribe, like, and share. Join me for the live stream later. Have a great trading day. See you later, guys.